Ja, herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Ausgabe des E-Talk PDSI 2020. Nächstes Interview Eclipse Gold Mining und Mark Allen haben wir gehabt. I think our first interview was in May, June last year. Is this possible?
Yeah, about that.
It was way before you go public.
Yeah,
Now you are public.
we are public, yeah.
The symbol is AGLD. You're also listed in Germany.
Yes.
What's happened since our last interview? So first is the major point is you go public.
Yeah.
You have a really good run
Yeah.
up to this week or last week.
Well, we were fortunate. It was a bit of luck. We came out when gold went through $1,600 on the way up. Obviously, there's been a bit of a pullback. I think we traded as high as 90 cents, and we're finding a nice base for the stock in the low 70s right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's trading well. Probably about 250,000 shares a day.
That's good.
Yeah. So we're it's a real company. I mean, we put a lot of effort into building the company, selecting the board, selecting the asset, structuring it so that we could create real value for our shareholders, and so far it's working.
Okay. General to the market. Last week, the week before the PDSE was really an interesting week, I would say.
Yeah.
Then on Monday we have a really good, nice run in the gold price. It's
Yeah.
make a new high in a lot of currencies, also
Yeah.
in euro. Not in the US dollar, but in euros, and there are most other currencies too. But now we see then the whole week the coronavirus bring down the general market, and also on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, also the gold market.
Yeah.
What is your expectation from the market?
I think that this Monday, the 3rd or 4th of March, is going to be really interesting. What we're seeing, in my opinion, is a flight to liquidity. People are just going through to cash. For a while, they're going to stick it under their mattress, and then you'll look to see a redeployment. And probably one of the first things that will get that deployment of capital again is going to be gold itself, and hopefully that'll trickle out into the gold sector where Eclipse is right now.
What, as a company, you can do that when the people coming back to the market think on you?
Well, we have a great project, and we are very proud. And we're actually here at the PDAC. I would say that we're probably one of the busier booths. So we've got a lot of presence. People remember the success of Northern and are coming to see and get updates and talk to us about what the company is doing. So I think that when the light comes back, or when the money comes back into the market, we're going to have this company positioned so that it's at the tip of everybody's tongue.
Okay. So what are you planning for 2020?
2020, we have a drill program scheduled to start about the 15th of March. That's going to be a bit weather dependent, but so far the weather looks good for getting a rig in up onto the site. We're going to drill between 10 and 12 holes on the property, and just start to articulate the scale of the project and all the different targets and deposits, and really start to unlock value and surface value for shareholders.
Is this the only drill program that you plan, or is this only the first phase?
This will be the first phase. One of the interesting things about the Hercules project is it came with a plan of operations, and what that means is we have a permit in place to drill from 200 separate sites. That takes about 2 years to get, so the previous operators had got that permit down. We transferred it over to us, and then we'll be able to use it going forward. And if we get the results that we suspect that we're going to on the property, we can quickly advance to delineation drilling. That's the intensity of the drill spacing that we have available to us.
Do you plan to looking other projects to acquire more, or?
We staked so much. We staked 85 square kilometers, and the mineralization that attracted us to the Hercules project the initial 10 square kilometer land package takes a step back, and it is on the larger 85 square kilometers. So first we have to understand that. But I am a geologist, and I always like to look at things, and so I always am looking at other projects, which is how I essentially found Hercules and the Sterling before that, is just keep looking and be aware of what's going on around you. And so if there's an opportunity to do something accretive for shareholders of Eclipse, we'll be able to do that.
But in general, your package is so large that you find a lot of stuff you can do.
We just hired a new vice president of exploration, Dr. Warwick Board, and Warwick just made it down to site, and it's very interesting to hear his insights and experience in epithermals and his excitement that he's bringing to the project. This is a big system, and we're going to be articulating just how big that is for people in the new year, or in this year.
Shareholder structure, how it looks like.
The biggest block is management and insiders, and collectively we own 45% of the company.
That's good.
I'm the largest shareholder. I own
also good.
Yeah, I own about 10% of the company. We have a couple of small institutions and then we have a fairly large retail following. Northern Empire was successful in Germany, so that market was interested in becoming part of Eclipse, and then so they're probably Germany is probably 20% of our share structure right now, and then we've got a large North American retail following as well.
Wow. Okay. So beside the management, more retail and less institutions.
Yeah, we've got 2 small institutions in the company right now.
And this is in this environment not bad.
No.
The institution, when they press the sell button, they sell everything.
Exactly.
And the share price is hammered down.
Exactly. If you look at how we've been trading, you haven't seen a real bunch of big blocks moving around it. It's all been sort of retail trading so far, which is good. I mean, it's creating a market for the company and liquidity, so people can get in and out of the stock.
Mike, thank you for the update. Good luck with the drilling. Hopefully the results what kind of results we can expect on terms on grades.
This is going to be a Nevada open pit target. So somewhere in the 0.8, 0.9 range would be good. Anything over a gram would be fantastic. If I had to envision something for the company, I think that the potential for the Hercules is that there'll be a higher grade starter portion of a pit, and then which will allow for a fast payback of capital, and then it'll blend out into a larger lower grade resource.
Okay, I think this is important, and when the people expect now 10, 20 grams, then they are not in the right place.
Not in Nevada. That's very unusual for Nevada.
Ja, Update. Eclipse ist jetzt an der Börse. Früher, also wir haben das erste Interview gemacht im Juni, da war die Company noch nicht an der Börse. Und seitdem sind sie aber an die Börse gegangen. Aktionärstruktur sehr eng, 45% wird vom Management gehalten, 20% scheinbar in Deutschland, 20% ungefähr auch, also der Rest Retail in Nordamerika. Und es gibt nur 2 kleinere Institutionen, Investors, die drinnen sind. Das ist jetzt momentan in dem Info sogar sehr wichtig, weil nämlich die ja nicht den Sell-Button drücken. Weil sobald die einmal draufdrücken, verkaufen die ganze Position. Das sind genau die Firmen, die dann quasi massiv runterfallen in einem Tag, weil die alle einfach auf einmal alle Stücke verkaufen wollen. Was planen Sie jetzt? Also Mitte März soll Ihr erstes Bohrprogramm starten, wenn die Wetterbedingungen passen. Dann werden 10 bis 12 Bohrlöcher gebohrt. Wenn die Ergebnisse, welche Ergebnisse erwartet man? Also 0,8, 0,9 Gramm pro Tonne wäre gut. alles über 1 Gramm ist extrem gut und das ist das, was man erwarten kann. Und natürlich haben Sie sehr viele Bohr-Locations, also dass Sie eigentlich dann Definitionsbohrungen machen, das heißt die Ressource eigentlich schon bestätigen wollen, kommt dann gleich danach, wenn die Ergebnisse dementsprechend passen. Sie haben ein extrem großes Landpaket dort, das heißt, Sie können extrem viel machen und ja, das war es eigentlich schon auch von einem Update von Eclipse Gold, die jetzt mit dem Symbol EGLD an der TSX Venture handeln. Die WKN-Nummer steht wie immer oben. Tschüss und Baba von der PDEC 2020. Thank you.
Thank you.